LaMotta would still be sitting here. I hold you in a certain amount of esteem. All right, Eamon?
Look, I'm no brown noser. Let's get that straight.
Oh, no, that would be well beneath you.
As we start things off, bell sounds. Wilbur Whitlock, like I mentioned, a very storied career, particularly here in Victory Championship Wrestling. I think back to the days of the Deplorables and the dominance that unit had here in VCW. But sort of a change of heart as of late for Wilbur Whitlock. It definitely had to come into factor when it came to the issues and the dissolution of the Deplorables, thanks to Patrick Hayes. Side headlock now and controlling the wrist. Wilbur is someone who, very ground and pound competitor, but also very technical in that ring. You cannot underestimate him. And Clayton.
Now, come on.
The mind games coming into play. And if there's someone susceptible to maybe their ego getting bruised a little bit, I have to imagine it's Clayton King.
Well, look, first of all, Clayton King is entitled to have an ego. All right? Secondly, there's just silliness. And there's no place in that in professional wrestling.
I think there's a lot of members on this VCW roster that might disagree. I don't think it's really Wilbur's forte, but definitely trying to get in the mind of Clayton King. Clayton's in the early going, though, right now with this side headlock, having an advantage. The question is, as there's a bit of a stalemate in the early goings of this contest, who's going to be the competitor that changes the momentum? And Clayton, I may be denigrating him, and I know that kind of gets at you, but Clayton, a very skilled competitor in that ring. I cannot deny that.
Look, you don't have to worry about getting to me. I don't know why you'd insult somebody like Clayton King, to be quite honest.
In fairness, I don't need some guy named John in my ear either.
The guy.
The guy.
The guy.
And now Clayton with a shoulder tackle, getting the advantage. Going to come out for Wilbur, though, off the ropes. Hip toss by Wilbur, taking out over Clayton there.
And look, let's not understate the alliance now between the guy named John and Clayton King.
Ooh. John's reputation precedes himself across the pro wrestling scene. And with that added tutelage of Clayton King, I think it could really prove a difference for Clayton's career. We've seen Clayton in the past alongside J.D. Sinclair. J.D. seemingly, as we saw earlier tonight, a little bit more focused on the ventures of Congo Kong.
Well, good for J.D. to be back, first of all.
As now Wilbur taking Clayton pillar to post here. Oh!
Ooh.
That'll ripple across your chest. That will leave you with scars and memories of this matchup for years to come. Clayton King, look at the look on his face.
Well, why would he want to remember anything about this match? Again, I'm not even sure that he's certified to be in this match. Wilbur.
Clayton getting a little too over cocky though here, and Wilbur's gonna make him pay for it. Big series of chops, scooping up Clayton, big scoop slam. Clayton,
okay.
Like I mentioned, very talented in that ring, but sometimes can let the ego get the best of him.
No. Eamon, just taking a little bit of a break to regroup. That's all that's happening here.
Well, maybe he wouldn't need that break if he stood on top of Wilbur a little bit more, didn't preen to this audience, didn't think he had the match won before he did.
Again, why are you calling it preening to this audience? Anytime that this audience has an opportunity to be graced with the presence of someone like Clayton King, I think they should thank him.
I'm sure Clayton would love that. And now Clayton trying to get back in the ring, but Wilbur trying to get right on top. Clayton thinking better of it, is going to bide his time here on the floor. He only has a 10 count. Wilbur's going to shorten that time real quick, though.
Yeah.
Time out.
Thank you, John. Excellent.
You mentioned the rules before. There's no timeouts in wrestling. I read the rule book. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right to the fingers. Oh, but Clayton. Oh, finding the opening
And there's no reason why the guy named John needs to be treated like that. So good for Clayton King for standing up and doing something about it.
Seizing the moment is Clayton King in that collision with Wilbur Whitlock head first into that ring post. There is no give in a situation like that. And now Clayton in full control for the first time in this matchup. Big leg drop. Cover. Bit of a lackadaisical cover there, though.
I do have to give you some props for that. That Clayton King's above that. He knows a little bit more than to try to take such a lackadaisical cover.
Signaling here. Kind of a throwback or maybe a shot to Jami, Gianni Michael Enrico as well. Big clothesline there.
Now here's a respectable cover.
But it only gets a 2. Clayton a little bit frustrated. You can see it in the eyes. It's going to take much more to put away someone like Wilbur Whitlock, who is a competitor who's been on the cusp of becoming VCW heavyweight champion in the past. I got to imagine Clayton wants that glory as well.
Let's be honest, Clayton King is the up-and-comer. Clayton King is the future of VCW. And it's just a matter of time before he takes advantage of that. And now with this alliance with the guy, John.
Oh! Right to the stomach there. Charging big spear!
But he can't take advantage of it. He can't capitalize on it.
And you can see clutching at his head right there. I think that head first shot into that ring post is proving dividends here for Clayton King.
Certainly it's something that Wilbur can't take advantage of.
Clayton trying his best to muster his way up to his feet. Both competitors now up. The question is, who takes the advantage? Wilbur's going to seize on it right now. A series of shots. Big clothesline. The rope goes Clayton. Wilbur. Oh! Tried for the duck under, but Clayton had it scouted. Very smart move. Wilbur. Oh! Catching Clayton here. Right around the neck, reverse chin lock into the reverse DDT. But no, I think Wilbur seeing Clayton stir a little bit, realizing that it wouldn't be enough.
Why is Wilbur exposing that knee?
Could be looking to drive it right to the head of Clayton King, and he does with that shining wizard. Cover, hook of the leg, this could be it. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, Mr. Rulebook. Is exposing that knee something that's legal?
Look, it's all within a competitor's prerogative, but what the guy, John, just did right there.
What do you mean?
It's absolutely not. He can't grab Clayton's foot and put it under the ropes.
Clayton King got to the ropes to break the hold.
Oh, of course he did.
Clayton King trying to get up on his own power.
Wilbur going for a strike again. Oh! There's that version of the side effect. Now cover! No, only 2. Wilbur still able to get a shoulder up, and Clayton King is in shock.
And Clayton King might need to maybe take advantage of actually hooking that leg and really sinking in that cover.
That's the thing that makes a competitor with a lot of skill and a lot of talent into somebody that really can't be in that ring. It's those little things like you mentioned.
It's the details. The devil is in the details, Eamon.
And now, trying for the Olympic slam. Wilbur reverses. Oh, code breaker!
This is not good.
Wait, now John in the ring. What is he doing?
What do you mean? Oh! Did you see how that? The man just got what?
Olympic slam. Clayton gonna capitalize and gets the victory
after the blatant attack.
Of the match, the Alpha of Appalachia, Clayton King.
Thank goodness. After that blatant attack that Wilbur had on some guy named John, thank goodness that Clayton righted the wrongs.
Some guy named John taking the bullet for Clayton King there. Not just showing moral support, but physical as well.
Look at this horrible attack.
Wilbur got John before John could get at Wilbur, but allowed Clayton to get the opening. There was that Olympic slam. right on the back of the head of Wilbur Whitlock, and that was enough for the Monarch